Happy Friday. Hi, girls. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. We're just letting our spoiled agents into the ultimate California road trip today.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone.
All right. Where's our spoiled agents joining us from? We always like to know because we have it covered across Canada today, ladies.
Fantastic.
Let us know in the chat where you guys are coming in from. Okay, Orangeville.
Oh,
Okay,
Halifax, lots of Ontario.
that's it. Nova Scotia, St. Cat, Edmonton. Hi, Kimberly. All right. Okay, I'm just going to record this session, and I think we have our spoiled agents in, which is great. So let's get started because I know we have people joining us, whether it's over their coffee break or over their lunch break, depending where they're joining us from across Canada. And I'd like to welcome everybody today, then this great Friday. We're going to learn about the ultimate California road trip with multiple different itineraries from two lovely ladies who represent Visit California. Our new friends for us, Danielle Noel and Zara Turner. Welcome, ladies.
Thank
Hi,
you.
everybody.
Hello.
On this fine Friday. So it's a beautiful day here I know we're both in the Toronto area, all of us. So we're going to learn about even a warmer climate and some really great tips and tricks from you girls. So thank you so much for that. We're live on Zoom, we're live on Facebook, we're live on LinkedIn, and we're live on YouTube. So we've got us covered.
Hello, everyone.
All right, girls, well, welcome. And I know you guys have been super generous today, and one lucky spoiled agent's going to win something really fabulous who stays on to the question period, but doesn't necessarily have to ask a question. And I'm not sure, Zara, did you want to let us know what that is?
Yeah, we will have final details later, but it is a Visit California prize pack. So we'll get lots of little things in your prize.
Oh, amazing. That sounds
Yeah.
great. All right, we have our friends in Newfoundland here today too. Welcome, welcome. All right, well, you know what, guys, if you have any questions for the girls, please add them to the Q&A box only. We're going to keep the chat for definitely today. I say the oohs and the ahs because we're going to have some oohs and ahs for sure. And we don't want them going in the chat because they move up and we lose them and we don't want to be have to search for your questions, okay? So in the Q&A, only for the Q&A, we'll keep the hellos to later for sure, which is great. Hello, Arlene, for Friday. I agree. All right, guys, and our friends over here on Facebook, thanks for joining us as well. As you guys know, please add your email in the comments so we know that you're here as well and to qualify for the prize. All right, ladies, over to you, and I'll see you at the end.
Fantastic. Thank you, Susan. Welcome, everybody. Zara and I are super excited to take you through the ultimate California road trip today on behalf of Visit California. So my name is Danielle Noel. I am the account lead for Visit California in Canada, and both Zara and I are from Zeno Group, their agency of record. And I'll
Hi,
turn it over
everyone.
to Zara.
Thanks, Danielle. My name's Zara. I'm an account manager here and focusing on the trade side as well. So if you have any questions ever, feel free to reach us at Zara Turner at zenogroup.com.
Beautiful. So, as you know, for today, California is going all in on road trips. It's a huge priority for us moving into this next year. And California really is like the ultimate road trip destination, as I'm sure a lot of you already know. Whether it's kind of that traditional road trip from going from the top of the state right to the bottom to San Diego, or we consider a road trip even just flying into one of like the key gateway destinations, and then why not tack on like 3, 4, 5 extra days and do a little drive around as well. So that's what Zara and I have prepared for you today as well across a variety of different itineraries. So as I mentioned, Visit California, one of their key themes that they really want to focus on is road trips. And so we'll show their new ad spot for you now.
Wait, there's a place up ahead.
Oh, we're going.
You coming?
As fast as my feet can fly.
Come away if you're going.
Let's leave the stinky stick behind. Ooh, bring a song and a
Let's hitch it up and head out.
Where the neons turn to wood.
Come on, a rising wind. We're going off around the bend.
Start planning your road trip in the ultimate playground at visitcalifornia.com.
Amazing. So that will be coming to your TV screens and across all of our different social platforms as well. And I know many of you are likely already familiar with this, but we are incredibly lucky as a destination to have such strong lift into California, across all the major destinations in Canada as well, out of Toronto, Montreal, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, of course. And so we have daily lift into San Francisco and Los Angeles. San Diego has been getting a lot of love recently, which is great to see. It's a fabulous destination. Know that Porter Airlines recently added in some lift there as well. Palm Springs, of course, and Orange County for all those Disney trips. Oh, and Sacramento. So the capital as well. Air Canada recently added in that flight, I believe last year, which is 3 times daily into Sacramento out of Toronto. So yeah, as I mentioned, of course, road trips is a huge theme for us at Visit California. California really is the ultimate playground. There's no shortage of things to see and do. We're incredibly lucky as a destination to be able to sell it like that. Whether you're interested in adventure or going to the beach, escaping the winter, or taking your family to our variety of theme parks, there's no shortage of road trip destinations. And like I mentioned, it can either be you can, if you're selling your clients that more traditional road trip, which is going right across the state, or if it's just adding on a couple additional days based out of one of our gateway destinations, we really can tailor the itinerary to whatever you're looking for. And I should also say, of course, recognizing this is a very interesting time politically with everything going on, in terms of sentiment towards the US. But, we wanted to be here today and connect with all of you. And, California and Canadians are a lot alike. We do have a lot of shared values. There's a huge population of Canadians living in California as well. So we really wanted to have that message out to all of you that when the time is right, when your clients are looking to travel, we hope you consider California. And of course, California welcomes all Canadians.
Thank you, Danielle. All right, so we're going to kick off with our itineraries. So first up, we're exploring a beautiful coastal itinerary focused on some of California's most iconic beaches, and we have a ton. So this trip is all about ocean views, great food, and really unforgettable kind of seaside experiences. And I'll kind of tee it up throughout this presentation. We'll go through different itinerary themes. We'll do top attractions, hotels, and top dining recommendations. Just wanted to share that there. We'll be going through it all. So let's start with the route on this beach itinerary. So your clients will fly into San Diego, pick up their car there, and head straight to La Jolla for their first stop. From there, we move along the north coast to Ventura Beach, where we'll then stop in Moonstone Beach near Cambria. And then this road trip will kind of end in San Francisco. All right, more logistics here. No, we just mentioned kind of flying into San Diego and then out of San Francisco Airport. This itinerary has a total drive time of about 9 hours. Not too long, but perfect for spreading out across a couple of days. So there's some really great stops along the way on this itinerary as well. San Diego, we have Liberty Public Market is a must for great food and vibes. Near San Luis Obispo, we have Bubblegum Alley, which, yes, that's an alley where everyone puts their bubblegum in. Great photo opportunity there. And in Carmel by the Sea, the tour house gives a glimpse into the poetic history of the region. Okay, so La Jolla is our first coastal stop. Here, your clients can relax at the La Jolla Shores Park or take the plunge at La Jolla Cove, where snorkeling, scuba diving, and sea lion sightings are all there. For dining, George's at the Cove is a top tier spot. Think California cuisine with fantastic ocean views. And in terms of stay, we recommend the iconic Valencia Hotel, which is a Mediterranean style property with very cute charm, luxury property, and a really prime location to be near the beaches and the shops. And then next up, we have Ventura Beach. And again, this is just a quick 3-hour drive just north of La Jolla. So your clients can watch or try out surfing, whatever they're into, at Surfers Point here. Explore Ventura's harbor villages, waterfront shops and activities, or they can walk down and see all the beautiful palm tree lined streets. Beach House Tacos is a go-to place for that fresh Mexican food right on the pier. We all know California is known for its California Baja Mexican cuisine. And then for accommodation, the beachfront Crown Plaza Ventura Beach offers ocean views and direct access to the beach. And then finally, our last stop we have here is Moonstone Beach. So just a 2.5-hour drive from Ventura. Your clients can enjoy a peaceful walk on the boardwalk. It's really known for moonstone pebbles, or they can actually explore the tide pools filled with starfish and crabs as well. So for dining, Moonstone Beach Bar and Grill serves fresh seafood. And in terms of a night's stay, the Cavalier Oceanfront Resort is perfect for this leg of the trip, especially with their nightly beach bonfires, which is really nice.
Fabulous. Okay, now moving on to wine and culinary road trips, my personal favorite. And I just want to put this question out to the chat. How many vineyards do you think are located in California? Drop your answer, what you think it might be. I'll give you a second. What do we got here? Oh, you guys, you're lowballing it. 400, 350. So there's nearly 5,000, I believe it's just over 4,800 vineyards located in California. So we're incredibly lucky. If you guys have clients that are very interested in the culinary scene, major foodies, we have no shortage of Michelin-starred restaurants. And of course, you're probably familiar with Napa Sonoma, but we've also added in another destination here, Paso Robles, which is really cool and worth checking out as well. So for this road trip, we're starting off in San Francisco, landing at SFO, and then it's about a 2-hour drive over to Sonoma County. From there, you're very much like right next door neighbors to Napa Valley, and then you can take a 4-hour drive, not too far, just down the coast to Paso Robles, and then you can head back up and out of San Francisco International Airport. Okay, so an overview for this trip, of course, flying in and out of SFO. Total time spent in the car for this one would be 11 hours, but like I mentioned, you got lots of beautiful stops along the way. Some cool pit stops that you should definitely consider checking out. We have the Old Faithful Geyser of California in Calistoga. You can enjoy a decadent breakfast at Sweetie Pie's Bakery in Napa, a famous place. And of course, the beautiful Hearst Castle in San Simeon, and beautiful, known for its architecture, art collection, and views of the coastline. This is a picture of it here. Okay, so first up is Sonoma County. Some of the activities that we've outlined here for your clients, you can explore the region's best wineries, of course, on a cool e-bike tour, and also a wine tasting tour. There's also hot air balloon rides. You can experience the whole area at a bird's eye view all over Sonoma County. And there's no shortage of, unique art galleries, farmers markets, and historical buildings right in Sonoma Plaza, which is right in the heart of Sonoma wine country. From wining and dining, might we recommend The Girl and the Fig? It's a French-inspired restaurant with an excellent selection of, those local cheeses, local produce. California is really known for its farm-to-table cuisine as well. So something we're really, really proud of. And then for accommodation, opportunity to stay at the Hyatt Regency Sonoma. A lot you'll notice within this itinerary, big focus on, pools and spas as well. So very relaxing opportunities here. And then we move into, of course, the famous Napa Valley. So here, there's no shortage of world-class wines for your clients to taste and experience. But we want to call it, there's actually quite a few Canadian-owned wineries there too. Cliff Lead, Signorello, and Mathiasen Winery, all owned by Canadians. So pretty cool to check out. You can pick up some fresh produce and unique gifts at Oxbow Public Market. And then, of course, unwinding with that luxurious spa treatment at Auberge du Soleil Spa Terra and the Caneros Spa. For wining and dining, again, that local farm-to-table dining experience at the premier restaurant La Touque, the Grove at Copia, and the Farm Restaurant and Bar. And then a recommendation for accommodation here is the Meadowood Napa Valley. It's a 5-star luxury resort, beautiful grounds. It has golf, and again, award-winning spas, which are key. And then on to Paso Robles. As I mentioned, maybe this is a wine region you wouldn't be as familiar with, but certainly worth checking out. And another one, which we haven't incorporated here today, but also recommend Temecula if your clients are looking to go further south into California. So for Paso Robles, you can learn about sustainable winemaking practices, Tablas Creek Vineyard, Justin Vineyard, and Halter Ranch. You can enjoy serene escape at the River Oaks Hot Springs Spa. Again, we're sensing a theme here, wine and spa. We love it. You can visit Barney Schwartz Park for its iconic picnic areas, sports field, and playgrounds. And then for dining, we recommend heading to the Sculptera Winery for a unique blend of art and viniculture with wine tasting in their outdoor sculpture gardens. And then you can look to stay at the Hotel Cheval, which an equestrian-themed hotel located near the downtown with restaurants and shops nearby as well.
Fantastic itinerary. I also love the wine and dine itinerary for a road trip. Moving on to family. So as we know, California is the perfect destination for your family getaway. Obviously, we have world famous theme parks, unique dining experience for those family groups. So for this itinerary, we're looking for your clients to fly into San Diego International Airport. It's just an hour and 45-minute drive to Anaheim, and then another hour, 45-minute drive to Santa Clarita on this road trip, and then flying out of Los Angeles Airport. So a short road trip, especially when you're having families. Now that's important. You don't want something too long. Again, like I mentioned for this one, clients fly into San Diego International and then fly out of LAX. Total drive time for this road trip is about 3.5 hours, making it great for those family groups. And then we have some recommended stops here along the way. So the Carlsbad Flower Fields, where families can enjoy the bloom, the California Surf Museum in Oceanside, which is really fun and educational. I've been here a couple years ago, and I thought it was fantastic and quite unique. And then a special dining experience at Bad Mash in LA, which is a modern Indian pub with incredible food. So starting off in San Diego, which is absolutely packed with family-friendly attractions and options. Of course, we have the San Diego Zoo, which I'm sure you all know is world famous and a great opportunity to teach families and young kids about conservation. They also have the San Diego Safari Park here as well. Belmont Park offers a beachside amusement park, which has a ton of rides and oceanfront dining options. They actually have a roller coaster here called the Giant Dipper. That's one of the few remaining classic wooden roller coasters in the States. It's quite spectacular. I haven't gone on it, but you guys can if you go. And then Legoland is also a must for younger kids. It's interactive, colorful, and tons of fun. And for San Diego, we recommend dining at the retro-themed Corvette Diner, which is quite the experience in itself, great for young children. And then for a hotel, Hotel del Coronado offers those beachfront fun activities for families. They have surfing lessons, bonfires, but yeah, really something for someone who's looking for the classic California vibe. And then moving up to Anaheim, which is every kid's and some adults' dream as well, just 2 hours north of San Diego. So we have Disneyland here, which has those iconic rides. We have Space Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean. Of course, Knott's Berry Farm brings rides and that old Western charm together. Really a fantastic alternative or addition to Disney. And then for your sports fan clients, you can watch a baseball game at the Angel Stadium, watch the Los Angeles Angels play. Know we have a ton of Canadian sports fans up here. And then for dining with the little ones, you can check out Goofy's Kitchen, which is perfect for those kids. And of course, staying at the Disneyland Hotel brings a ton of magic to those families who are looking for that experience. And then we wrap up this family road trip here on our last stop in Santa Clarita, which is just a short hour and 45-minute drives north of Anaheim. To start, of course, Six Flags Magic Mountain, which we all know has those really great roller coasters outside. But for something, if you're looking for something more indoors, we have MV2 Entertainment, which has everything from arcades, bowling, go-karts, really good for those all ages family. And then for dining, Maria's Italian American Kitchen is delicious. It's a really local favorite there. And we do recommend for a staying at Hyatt Regency Valencia, which is offers those bigger rooms, and they also have a pool and a restaurant on site. Moving over to adventure.
Fabulous. So yeah, action and adventure, definitely another key itinerary for us promoting to our Canadian audience. Actually, based on our research, we found that Canadians adventure and that type of thing, outdoor adventure has been one of the top ranked itineraries for Canadians. So this is something that we definitely lean into. And of course, there's no shortage in California. We have lots of different destination options, but then also, of course, our national parks are huge. Okay, so our recommended route path for this one, you can fly into Palm Springs International Airport and then do the drive to Joshua Tree, which I've done myself. It's really quick and easy, just 1 hour. From Joshua Tree, you can then drive up to the Sequoia National Park, which is about a 5-hour drive. From Sequoia National Park onto, of course, iconic Yosemite. And then from Yosemite, you can fly out of SFO. So an overview of this itinerary, as I mentioned, fly into Palm Springs and then fly out of SFO. Total time in the car is about 12 hours for this one. And some of the unique pit stops along the way, you can discover a unique subterranean complex of gardens and living quarters at the Forestier Underground Gardens in Fresno. Enjoy a meal at Nempethe, a cliffside restaurant that offers American fare along with breathtaking views of the coastline. And of course, worth a trip to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is completely iconic. This is a photo from it, of course, which is home to thousands of marine life and animals. So our first stop along the way is Joshua Tree National Park. Some of the activities that you can take part there, drive to Keys Views for those panoramic views of the beautiful desert and park. You can hike Skull Rock Trail to get a glimpse of the desert flora and fauna, as well as the famous Skull Rock, which is actually in the shape of a human skull. Pretty creepy. And Joshua Tree is known for its iconic stargazing as well. So you can stargaze at the summit of Ryan Mountain. It's the tallest peak in the area with an elevation of over 5,000 feet. When it comes to wining and dining, again, Pappy's and Harriet's, it's kind of like an icon of the region. It's in Old Pioneer Town. If any of you have ever been there, truly feels like you're in a Western movie, which is super cool. They have live music, delicious barbecue cuisine, so definitely worth a stop there. And for accommodation, you can look to stay at the Sacred Sands, which again offers that really peaceful retreat, beautiful rooms, and stunning views of the desert. And then on to our Sequoia National Park. So the top thing you have to do when you come to Sequoia National Park, you have to take the Congress Trail and really admire the giant sequoia trees, including General Sherman, which is the largest tree on Earth by volume. You can ascend to the top of Morrow Rock Trail to enjoy those incredible views of the park and of the Great Western Divide. And then you got to snap a selfie at the tunnel log, which is actually made out of a giant sequoia tree. It was tunneled by official park officials in 1937. For wining and dining experiences, you can look to eat at the Gateway Restaurant and Lodge. And then for accommodations in the area, I believe it's pronounced Wukashi Lodge, a rustic mountain lodge located in the heart of the park. It offers easy access to the park and popular attractions. And then on to Yosemite, kind of the crown jewel. So you can explore the famous Mist Trail for unique views, waterfalls, granite cliffs. This is truly for the major outdoor adventurer that you're selling to. But of course, El Capitan, it is the towering granite monolith of the park. If you have any avid rock climbers, this is, everyone's pièce de résistance for that. And then hike to Yosemite Falls for one of the tallest waterfalls in North America with a drop of over 2,400 feet. In terms of wining and dining, you can look to eat at the Awani dining room located inside the hotel, offering local flavors, and then also staying at the Tenaya Lodge, which is a premier resort offering rooms, suites, cabins, indoor pool, full spa service, and multiple dining options.
Sounds amazing. All right. And next itinerary, we have our set jetting. So this is really the itinerary for your clients who love movies, TV, pop culture. They kind of really want to immerse themselves in the California movie scene and go see those sets where their favorite films and TV shows were filmed. So for the route path for this one, we have your clients flying into San Francisco, which of course you're in San Francisco. Then about a 5-hour drive to Los Angeles, an hour and 45 to Palm Springs, so not bad at all. And then a quick 10-minute drive flying out of Palm Springs Airport. And then again, flying into San Francisco, flying out of Palm Springs. The total drive time for this one is 7 hours. So again, kind of stretching that over a couple days to a week. For pit stops, we have some fun things here. The historic old Mission Santa Barbara, which has been featured in a ton of old films. A celebrity favorite dining spot is Tagine Beverly Hills, which is actually co-owned by Ryan Gosling. And then, of course, iconic Route 66, where people can grab a bite and check out San Bernardino there as well. And then starting off the itinerary, we have a recommendation to be in San Francisco. So it has been highlighted in so many films, as you know. Your clients can visit spots like the Golden Gate Bridge, which has been featured in Vertigo, walk through Chinatown to see the Dragon Gate, which has been used as a temple entrance in Big Trouble in Little China. And then they can hop on a ferry to Alcatraz, which is seen in one of the X-Men films as well. Even if you're not kind of a movie buff, Alcatraz is actually fantastic to go to as well. Really cool space there. And then for dining, your clients can visit Cafe Trieste, where Coppola wrote the Godfather script. And then we recommend staying somewhere like the Fairmont San Francisco, which adds that kind of touch of glamour. And it's actually appeared in Shang-Chi and hosted celebrities like the Beatles. Next up, of course, we couldn't miss out for Los Angeles on this set jetting itinerary. Just a few activities here that your clients can do. We recommend visiting Griffith Observatory, where the finale of Rebel Without a Cause was filmed. They can go inside the Bradbury Building as well, which is known from being in Blade Runner. And then, of course, the iconic Warner Bros. Studio tour, where your clients can see sets from Friends, Gilmore Girls, and plenty more. Then some fun wining and dining options here. We have Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. On the Santa Monica Pier, of course, tying into Forrest Gump. And for a really special overnight stay, we recommend Chateau Marmont, which has hosted many stars like Johnny Depp, Lindsay Lohan, and Kate Moss. And then wrapping up the road trip here in Palm Springs, your clients can ride the Palm Springs aerial tramway, which has been seen and hanging by a thread. They can also pass by the Kaufman Desert House, which is Chris Pine's home in Don't Worry, Darling, a favorite film of mine. And they can attend a live event at the Empire Polo Club, which is actually where Lady Gaga performed in A Star is Born, also one of my favorite films. There's a vintage dining spot called Melvin's here for wining and dining, which Marilyn Monroe and Frank Sinatra went to a lot back in the day. And then to cap off the trip, we recommend to stay at Parker Palm Springs. It's really funky, luxurious, and it was once a private estate of a Hollywood star, Gene Autry. Okay, so that's kind of the close of all of our recommended itineraries. We hope you found some interesting information in there and can use that, kind of come back and reference that going forward. If your clients are looking for something other than these ones we have here, we have a great tab on the Visit California website specifically dedicated for road trips. We're going to take you through something quickly in a second, but so you can do here, Explore California Now, ready for road trips. So this is where you find your special route for your clients and really get that inspiration. Okay, so this is really exciting and new. Visit California has partnered with Mindtrip, which is an AI integration tool on their website that actually helps you get live time inspiration for your clients. I'm going to stop sharing this screen and I'm going to share a new screen quickly to show you how quick and easy it is to find trip inspiration for your clients. So like I said, we're on the California road trip section here. If you scroll down, I want personalized planning. You click My California Trip. I already have this option pulled up here, so please create a perfect 3-day road trip for a bachelorette party. So as you can see, it breaks it down into your 3-day itinerary. It tells you where to go, where to stay, and kind of what hotels you should book for your clients. And it works in real time, which is fantastic, fantastic inspiration. All right, and then I'll quickly share my last screen on here. Oh, sorry, one second. A little mix match here. All right. Okay. And then we also wanted to close it off. Reminder of the California Star Training Program. So this is a great platform for you to learn all things about California. It goes into detail about the different regions in California, the different cities, different attractions. All of the DMOs have kind of partnered with Visit California on this, so you can get all the latest resources. And you, of course, have some agent perks here being a California specialist. So be sure to check that out and sign up if you haven't already on star.visitcalifornia.com. And if you are already Star trained, always a reminder to go back, see what's new in there, because there's always fun and exciting updates. And we wanted to thank you all for coming today. And we look forward to helping you book your client's next trip to California.
That was amazing. Wow, you should see the comments. Like, we're going to share them all with you girls after, of course, but my goodness, everyone really wants to go. Wonderful presentation, fantastic, really inspiring, great information. And I agree. I have to say, I think the Sonoma on the bikes and the wine fits my life. That's why I want to go. And then the movies one. I want to go see that the movie one.
I
Wow,
know,
so many
jet
choices.
jetting.
That's it. Jet setting, that's it. I love it. Okay, you guys like it's blowing up here, which is amazing.
I love
All right,
it.
so we have some questions. I saw someone had their hand raised earlier. If you don't mind popping your question into the Q&A as well, just so we have it, so we don't want to miss it. Someone's asking, are you guys able to share this presentation?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I know the girls are going to do a follow-up email and that type of information, or you can reach out to the girls. As you girls were speaking, I entered both of your contact information on Zoom, on Facebook. Also, I added the supplier page for you on Spoiled Agent, so they can find a lot of great information about, how to become a specialist and things like that. So you simply go to spoiledagent.com, go down to tourist boards and click on Visit California, and you're going to see all you guys need to see. Okay, so Kate has a great question uh, on Zoom. So, do they need to make reservations for their clients before going to Yosemite Park?
That is a great question. We can look into that further. I believe you might have to. And I do know that there's certain times a year that are quite a bit like it's almost over tourism. It's so busy. So we can follow up with you in terms of like the best time to book and the process for going about doing that.
Okay, great. There you go, Kate. Um, okay, here we go. So Mary's asking the question for both you girls. She said, for Zara and Danielle, what is your most memorable California road trip that you had, the portion that you guys liked the best? You don't have to have been, but maybe you know about it or something that, resonates with both of you.
Do you want to go first, Sarah?
Yeah, I can jump in. I did a little coast drive from San Francisco. We did Monterey and then Carmel by the Sea. I think we mentioned it briefly in this presentation, but Carmel by the Sea is the most beautiful, quaint, picturesque town on the water, and it was quite beautiful. It was more of a dining road trip if we were to put a theme on it.
I would have to say mine was I was in Palm Springs. I then drove from Palm Springs through LA. I had a night in Malibu, which if you're looking for a nice little luxury getaway, would highly recommend. And then further up the coast as well into Santa Barbara. So that's another wine region we didn't really touch on, but again, the Santa Ynez Valley is really fabulous. Santa Barbara is a beautiful location, super walkable right downtown. And they actually, rather than having to go to all the vineyards, they have a lot of the tasting rooms right downtown Santa Barbara. So you can just pop around, try a bunch of different wines, great food scene. So that was one that really stood out to me.
Great. Let's see here. Just a comment, I think Jessica said she's done the road trip from San Fran to LA. Amazing. I would love to now do it again with some of the stops that you guys have suggested.
Oh, love it.
Okay. Chris said Sonoma to Napa is a great place to visit, and the drive from San Fran to San Diego along Highway 1 is amazing. So much to see and do. Wow, so much. And Cheryl, Santa Barbara used to have lots of antique stores. It was lovely when she was there. There you go.
I think that that's definitely something for us as a destination. We're almost spoiled for choice. There's so much to see and do in California. So you can always reach out to Zara and I, or check out our website, visitcalifornia.com. Any itinerary your clients might be looking for.
So Rose on Zoom said she's hoping to do this with her family this summer. My husband wants to rent motorcycles and drive the PCH. Is there any information on renting motorcycles?
Yeah, we've sorry, I'll jump in, Danielle. We've worked with Mad Dogs and Englishmen in California. If you want to follow up via email, we can share through their information with you, or if you just want to Google it, it's Mad Dogs and Englishmen, but that sounds very exciting. But they will kind of support you in that aspect.
Okay, great. And we're going to send the girls all the questions that were asked as well, so not to worry. Just checking here on Facebook, people are saying, what a great presentation. Love it. Let's see here. Yeah, some of them have been, they want to go again. Like it's great. So let's see here. Oh, a little comment from Cheryl. She rented a red Mustang convertible for a client about 6 years ago, and they will always remember that trip.
Oh,
Oh,
love to hear that.
And Rose said, thank you so much, girls. This was amazing. I agree. I really learned a lot. You
Thank
girls are
you.
great presenters. You girls did a wonderful job. I want to thank you for joining us on this great Friday. You guys just made it even better for us all. And all the spoiled agents who join us over their lunch or their coffee, whatever time of day it is for you within Canada. And don't forget, if you get an email from either Zara or Danielle, it's good news because someone has won, right? The prize pack.
Yes.
The All Singing Girls did a great job. Really
Thank
good.
you.
Well, listen, thank you so much for all your support, ladies. We really appreciate it. And I know we all came up with something today. So thank you again.
Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Susan, and thank you to all the spoiled agents.